You guys
Mark
are
Faceback and Landry, how do you think these receivers stack up? Are they deeper and they do a little bit more different things?
I want to say that LSU wide receivers are probably a lot faster, but the wide receivers at Ole Miss are probably a little bigger and probably run a lot better. They run a lot of better routes. I want to say, Beckham them really deep shot guys. These guys don't really take a lot of shots like that, but they do take their shots here and there. But I mean, we match up with them well, especially how our secondary's been playing on the outside and the safeties. I feel we match up with them pretty well.
How different is the technique that you guys used last year? Because I know you were able to contain Moncrief in particular in that game last year a lot, and it's been at the time and the coaching staff and whatnot. But is the techniques and things you look to use against him similar to what you did last year?
I really don't even remember exactly what we did last year. I know we really held them to like I'm gonna say like a couple yards of receiving. So I don't really remember exactly what we did last year, but I'm sure the plan we have this week is going to be just as good as the one last year to stop him and all the other receivers as well.
Now, she went back to your high school to give a pregame speech during the bye week.
Yes, sir.
What was that like? What was that experience like?
Oh, it was good. It wasn't really my high school. It was the high school they built like down the street. But all my coaches, that was my 9th grade year, they was over there, and they would just want me to come back and talk to their kids. I just went in there and told them, they just have to fight for their coaches, because I'll do anything for those guys because they put me in the position that I can be in today. So, just going back and watching them go out, and I think they won by like 50 points. So I guess my speech really worked.
How much as secondary guys do y'all kind of see the stats that other teams are kind of putting up, the 400 total yards, passing? I think the passing defense is probably one of the lower in the SEC right now. Y'all kind of put that on your shoulders, and does that kind of motivate you a little bit?
Yeah, it gives us a lot of motivation. We figured that we're doing good, but obviously we're not doing as good as we really think we are. We really take pride in stopping all the deep balls and making sure we don't let teams come in and just throw the ball around and get in the end zone as they did previous years. We really take pride in it, and I think we're gonna fix everything we're doing. We're gonna strive each and every day to make sure we get that cut down so we can be at least the top 5 in passing efficiency. And that's gonna start with the corners and the safeties. That's what it's gonna start with.
Josh, you mentioned how many big time guys you guys have had out defensively just throughout the first few weeks of the season. Can you recall a team that you've been on that had this many key injuries this soon in the year?
No, I really can't remember that. I mean, last year we had a couple guys go down here and there, but not as many key guys, going in. But when somebody goes down, somebody got to jump up. So I mean, that's what preparation is for. The backup has to prepare like a starter. So I mean, if one goes down, you just have to be prepared. But with them coming back, I mean, it should make a big difference.
What about the job that Ryan Smith's done?
He's doing good. He's doing excellent out there. We really trust him coming in, stepping up big. I mean, he had like 3 pass deflections last week. Almost had an interception the week before. He's coming in doing good. He's on a good mindset this year to really be focused and stop everything that comes his way.
What's kind of his best asset back there?
I want to say pressing. When he presses and really gets in people's faces, it really helps him a lot. He's really smart. He's been here. He's a senior this year, so he's really smart. He knows the game really well.
And the other Ryan White's having a good season too. Talk about what he's doing well.
All right, he's doing as well, good as well. Also another senior, he's just coming in working. Trying to make sure everybody comes in on the same page and just keep it working. And that's what he's doing every day.
One more?
Yeah, Josh, would you eventually like to get back over to cornerback, or are you pretty happy at safety?
Doesn't really matter to me. I play linebacker as long as I'm on the field. It really doesn't matter. I mean, if they need me to go back and play corner, I mean that's what I'll do. So as long as I'm playing and contributing and helping the team, I mean that's what I'll do. So it doesn't matter to me.
All right. Thanks, Josh.